Well, that wall is now all plasterboarded. Pleased with that. I haven't put any cables behind any sockets or anything like that. Doesn't really need any. It's only going to be half the wall anyway because it's going to be in the bedroom. I'm probably going to panel the wall. I'll be putting skirting board along. There'll be, I think it's going to be 4-inch board, 1/2 inch along there, and then panels down. The same up the top and the same coming down. And it will be right throughout that bedroom. So, and this, as I've said, will be the staircase. Not bad for an old man. Yeah, it's easy really. Did I mention I was an old man? I put a mist coat on yesterday just so, because I want to get this half finished, as I've said before. I've left that bit out there. I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm going to try and knock through down below to walk into the bathroom from below. This is going to be the staircase, and the bathroom is awkward to, well, it's awkward to get into at the moment, so just because of the steps, they're so high. The steps are about 12 inches high, there's 3 of them, and climbing up them, it's a nightmare. So it's a 600 or a 2-foot wall, 60 centimetre wall. I'm going to try and knock through and make a doorway there, so I'm leaving most of that out. I'm going to cover it so far up, that's okay. Anyway, there we go. Bye for now. Here's another update on what I've been doing. I've done a little bit of panelling in where the stairwell is going, just to see if I like it. Excuse me. I don't think it looks too bad. I've only done the top half because I want to get that out the way so I can continue doing the rest of the flooring up here and put some new stairs in and block that stairs off. So I thought I'll try to do a bit of panelling, see if I like it. I don't think it looks too bad. Nothing flash, it's just straight panelling, not putting any fancy beadings or anything like that. It's just horizontal and vertical. I've left that there because there's one going down there, I can reach that. I haven't done any of the bottom ones because I can reach them from the stairs. It's just the top ones. I've just got to do a little bit of filling in here and there and another coat of paint. I've run out of paint, so I'll have to go down and get some. It's just another 1 coat of paint will be alright. And then I can leave it like that for the time being. I can get the rest of these walls up. I haven't put any walls up because they're just getting in the way at the moment until I get the stairs sorted. There's a wall going across here and different places. There's no point doing it just yet. So that's it for now. Another coat of paint, and a bit of filling, and next step, drop that very carefully. That's it for now. So just another update. That was my hand going in the way then. I've sorted the upstairs, well, the top anyway, all this part. I've done as much as I'm going to do for now. Obviously, when I get closer to finishing the property, it might need touching up here. Well, it certainly will need touching up here and there, but it's only white emulsion, so it doesn't matter. You can easily touch bits and pieces up. But what I've now started doing, I will show you. Yes, the floors come away. And now maybe you can see, I know it was difficult to understand before what I was talking about, doing this part without and leaving the floor in. That's how deep it is down below. So imagine if I'd taken this floor out and then tried to do all of this. It just too much work. Some people would have done that. They took the floor out and boarded all the way up, scaffold up, and just so difficult. Imagine being up here somewhere and you're dropping your pencils or you're dropping screws, nails, whatever it is, bits of timber, and then you've got to climb down the scaffold all the way down to the bottom. Well, so this is where the staircase is going to be. Maybe you can understand a little bit now. So as I'm standing on this floor, the stairs, where that wall is there's going to be a platform at the full length. And the reason being, behind this wall here, there's a bathroom on the other side. It's not this high, it's probably a foot below where that hole is. So I want to, or what I'm looking to do, is put a doorway in there so I can walk straight in. It's about, from the floor level, it's going to be about 2.5 to 3 foot high, the bottom of the floor, to walk in, and then it's going to be your 6'6" or whatever up. So it's going to be probably where that bottom wall plate is, maybe 12 to 16 inches above that to the top of the door frame or the top of the opening. Where that wall is, that's about 36 inches. I'm going to have a full platform, the first level of the landing, so the stairs will go up that way somewhere, maybe it's in the middle, and then they'll continue up this way against that wall. So probably 3 foot, the stairs will be going down onto the platform there, then coming down this way. And that's why I wanted to do all this. It's only about, from the bottom of these timbers to the floor, it's only about 7 foot high, so it's not too bad, but still it would have been too much to work on to take the floor out and then do all this. So once I start getting some sort of staircase in so I can climb up onto this floor, I can close that one off, the dodgy floor there. So there you go, that's it for now, just a little update. And this is where the staircase is going to be. As I walk in from the passageway, there'll probably be 1 or 2 steps here. I'll be turning round, probably 2 or 3 steps here. Where this mark is, that's the bottom of the landing, so the landing will be that high, all the way across there. Hopefully I can cut a doorway in there, and this is the room where the staircase is going. The stairs will be coming down, it's focusing on my hand there, but from there staircase will be coming down to a landing here and then going down here and possibly turning there. I don't want very big steps going up. A normal staircase is normally about, for the rise, is about 8 inches or 20 centimetres. I'm an old man. I don't know if I've told you that before, but I'm an old man, and lifting my legs up that high, I want it a little bit lower, 150 centimetres or about 6 inches high. So I'm going to try and work it in so I can make the steps about 6 inches high, and they'll be more than, usually they're about 10 to 12 inches for the treads, I'm going to make them probably 14, 15 inches for the tread, so I can get my full foot on, not just half your foot. Like a lot of stairs, when you're coming down them, you don't get the full, you know, I'm size 9. So I want to get my full shoe, well, I don't wear slippers, Crocs or whatever, or bare feet, onto the tread coming down, just to make everything nice and safe, because I'm not getting any younger. So, although this wall looks scruffy and horrible and all the rest of it, it's all going to get covered. This is no different to what you would see in a brand new building, where you've got bricks on the outside, blocks on the inside, and all they do is cover it up. So, but these walls here, they're 60 centimetres, 2 feet thick. I'm hoping I can knock through this one. It shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think, but it's probably going to take a couple of weeks to knock through on my own, doing a little bit. I'll only do maybe an hour or 2 a day when I'm ready to do it, just so I don't get sick of doing it. And obviously I'll start at the top and put a lintel in and just work my way down. But I want to get the stairs in here next. It's going to be one of the next jobs I do, so I can get the rest of the floor finished. But as you can see, lots of light coming in now. When the floor was actually in here, this was very dark. You needed a torch or a light to see in there, but there's so much light coming in. I'm so pleased about it. Anyway, there you go. That's enough for now. As you can see, I'm starting the stairs. Might not look like stairs at the moment, but this is what it's going to be. And oops, tripped over something there. It's going to end up there. So this one is a landing, I think you can tell. Where this one comes up, I've got another landing going up there, then going up, but I'm going to put another landing on this side as well. The reason I did that is because I wanted to get as much room in here for climbing up the stairs and keep the stairs low down, the risers. These are 15 centimetres, 6 inches. There'll be 18mm on top. Normally a riser is about 8 inches, but I'm an old man. Have I mentioned that before? And lifting my legs up, I have had a full knee replacement, so lifting my feet up to get up the stairs, especially as I get older and older, I'm trying to keep it so it's not too difficult. I could have used 4x2s and put more props underneath. There's going to be more timber props going underneath. I'm blocking this off. I don't want to see any of it, so and hopefully I'm going to cut the doorway in there, and that should go in. Well, it does go into a bathroom, into a passageway, then the bathroom. But this is where I've started at the moment. So got that one across level. I've put another half landing, then there'll be another landing there. I didn't need to go all the way, but don't know why I did really, but I could have got away with just bringing the steps down traditionally, but I'm just going to do it. I've got the timber here. I'm just going to build it up as I go along. So there's only going to be another five steps up there, another 2 on here. That part there, as you walk in from the passageway, that's going to be the landing. So I'll go up onto a landing. There'll be another step, and there'll be another step to the bottom of that one. So you'll come off there onto a step, should be about 12 inches, then another step about 12 inches. So I'm trying to keep the steps wide, but not as the tread's wide, 12 inches or so, and the rise is lower to make it easier to step up. I used to do this when I was young and it was so easy. As I've got older, well, I haven't done this for over 30 years probably, I'm making mistakes and finding things difficult, not remembering how I used to do things, and God blimey, I'm glad it's going to be a one-off. What I should have done is just made the traditional stairs go from the landing with a couple of stringers, couple of treads, onto a landing, coming down. Would have been simple, but no, I've got to do it more difficult. But it will be solid. Anyway, I'll show you when it's finished. Oh, well, not finished, but I'll show you the next stage a bit later.